Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Seven Hills Hall of Fame Resident of the Month. The spotlight is August and I'm your host Mike Koscheck, and tonight we have the Mr. Hollywood of Seven Hills, FrankieWolf.
Hello, how's it going?
August spotlight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm excited.
So let's start off because it really started off right here in your backyard in Seven Hills.
Yep.
Big family. Talk about that.
So I got 5 other brothers and sisters. I actually have a twin, Josh, you probably remember.
Yes.
And then my oldest brother and sisters, Nathan and Jordan, are also twins. So it's a pretty wild family. It's like a party everywhere you go. So we're always having a good time. Yeah. So yeah, I grew up with them. My parents were always supportive with anything we wanted to embark on. And once acting came about, they were all full in. And they were super excited and still supported me till today.
So you were, what, like high school when this all started? Talk about that.
Yeah, so it was weird. Acting came about in a kind of a weird way. I did a modeling class maybe 7 years ago, and it wasn't really for me. I kind of did the whole 6-week program, and I was like, it was whatever. It was kind of fun, but not for me. And then I got auditions year after year to go, out to LA, and I kept, no, I'm not going to do it, not going to do it. Then one year, I was like, you know what? I go to LA because I can skateboard, because that's what I've been doing my whole life, is skateboarding.
I see you still have the park here in the backyard.
Always. So that was my original intent, was I'm going to go to LA and skateboard. Little did I know I was going to fall in love with this new craft that has changed my life forever. But yeah, I was going to high school at Normandy High School, go Invaders, and halfway through sophomore year, I went to a convention called IMTA, which is like an acting convention where a bunch of managers and agents come and you can showcase yourself. And I was fortunate enough to meet my manager and agent, Henderson Represents Inc. and Unified Management, and I've been with them ever since.
Just like the 80s band Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
There it is.
You did it.
My life.
So talk about, how you got started out there and what you've done so far.
Yeah, so I went there when I was 15 and a half. My mom moved out with me until I was 18 so I could, get a good start. And right away it was just...
Did you have a place in Compton?
I wish. No, not Compton. No, I had it in Glendale, California.
Oh, okay.
We've been in the same apartments.
I must have heard the tall tale.
No, not Compton. That's about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, but so yeah, ever since I lived there, we moved in with my dad's brother-in-law. He owns he manages an apartment complex in Glendale. Okay. So the stars kind of just aligned, and we're like, how can we not go if we have someone that's there, who's willing to take us in until we get on our feet? So we lived with him for about 6 months until an apartment opened up right in the same complex. So me and my mom moved in there.
Okay.
And then right away it was just, getting headshots, auditions, going to school as well, trying to juggle all of that into one life.
So you were still going to high school but out there? Okay.
I went to a high school for 1 quarter, and then just with all the other, business stuff that was going on, the traditional school didn't really fit the schedule, so I went to online school.
Okay.
And that's how I finished off my high school career. Yeah.
So you got your diploma, you were getting experience, and what kind of projects did you do there?
Yeah, so back then when I first moved there, it was more just like some student films and some short films, nothing too big, and then maybe some music videos here and there. But now I've been out there longer, more experienced and more trained. I've been doing some feature films, as well as some TV shows as well.
Tell us the names.
So first feature film I ever did, had the pleasure of working on it with my dear friends. It's called We Still Say Grace, and right now they're still shopping it around, trying to see if anyone wants to buy it. And it was a great experience. Everyone in the cast, we all became best friends, and I still talk to them to this day. And that was probably one of my favorite films that I got to work on. And then I did a film in New York called Monsters and Men. Just a beautiful story, and about police shootings and just how tragic for everyone it is.
So drama.
A drama, yeah. And it showed it from, the person's family and friends who got shot, and then it showed the perspective from the police officer, and it really shows how it's just a tragedy all around. But it was a beautiful message, and I was so honored to be a part of it. That's called Monsters and Men.
Okay.
And that's actually on Hulu right now. Yeah.
Great.
And
okay.
then
Check that out.
Yeah, it's a good one. And then I just finished a film last summer called Chance. It's like a baseball movie, and it's another drama about a suicide, and another beautiful film that I was very fortunate enough to work on. And we went to the premiere of that maybe 3 months ago.
Okay.
But yeah, they're still shopping that around as well.
And you've done commercials too?
Yeah, I've done a few commercials. I did some, what did I do? was like a bubble gum commercial, which was really fun. I got to skateboard in it, so
Yeah.
that's always a plus. Yeah.
So it sounds like you're versatile.
Yeah. Hopefully.
What's your favorite genre or type of movie?
I would say probably comedy. I
Yeah.
love, like, that's what I will go to, like, when I'm normal day. I'll put The Office on, just have a good laugh.
Sure.
Yeah, but it is, I mean, I'll do anything if the story, I just love story, and if there's a beautiful story, and if I could somehow be fortunate enough to be a part of it,
Right.
I'm blessed and honored to be a part of that.
And my understanding is you come back to Seven Hills here in the summer and
Yeah.
you kind of get back and
Yeah.
start teaching a little bit?
So how I got signed, went to IMTA, which is my mother agency called Pro Model and Talent. Love you. They're based out of Akron, and
Okay.
I'll go there every time I come home and help with the next contestants for IMTA.
Wow.
I just helped teach improv class there about 2 weeks ago, and that was really fun. Yeah.
Giving back to the community here where you came from. Never forget where you came from.
Never. Yeah, this is my home right here. Yeah.
So what currently are you working on?
Currently, right now, I'm not too much. I'm going to school for filmmaking and acting. So,
okay.
yeah, and that's pretty much my goal, is to start writing stuff and making and producing my own content.
So not only in front of the camera, but behind the camera.
Definitely, because that's something
Like our
that,
producer, Kimberly Hansen.
exactly, and that's a lot of people don't really realize, that the actors obviously are very important, but the ones that are doing a lot of the hard work are the people that don't get any credit. And going to school and seeing how much work goes into behind the scenes, it gives you a whole new perspective and a whole new
Mindset?
whole new mindset and everything, and how important it is for everyone is involved and everyone is a part of it just as much as the actors are.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've heard of a lot of actors and actresses that go that route.
Definitely,
Seems
yeah.
like they enjoy being behind the camera as well as in front.
Yeah, and it's definitely
The
good.
technical
Yeah,
aspect.
and it's good to know, like, for an actor, you know where to look at the camera and how to look at the camera, and you learn that by working behind the camera and see.
So it helps your acting too.
100%. Yeah.
Interesting. So, what do you think the future holds then? You mentioned that you really putting all your eggs in getting behind the camera and
Yeah.
you still want to do both? Or?
Yeah, my goal is to do both. My goal right now is I've been wanting to write a series about me and my friends, so that's kind of what I've been working on in school, kind of just getting some rough episodes in and sending them to my teachers and getting feedback and tweaking them to make it this better
Would
story.
it be a TV series?
It would probably be, I would like to make it myself and then shop around, or even just YouTube, just to start getting used to making my own content and not being intimidated to put it out there. Yeah.
So for our viewers, maybe we have some young people here in Seven Hills that want to follow a dream similar to yours.
Yeah.
What advice would you give? What would you recommend?
I think best advice is to, for one, you just have to go for it. No one's holding you back but yourself. And don't be afraid to fail, because failure is just a learning experience. To take away, just being afraid to fail, because you are going to fail, and it's actually a beautiful thing to fail, because you'll never learn unless you fail. And I think that's probably one of the biggest takeaways I've ever had, is don't be afraid to fail. It's all right.
I give you all the credit in the world, because a lot of people talk about chasing a dream or following a dream. You actually went out and did it.
Yeah.
And you've been successful, and we look forward to continued success in the future.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations as being our August resident of the month. I have for you, Frankie, here, one of our coveted Seven Hills Future Hall of Fame t-shirts.
Thank you very much. Let's show
Wear it proudly.
the crowd that. Got the front, got the back.
We wear those in the Memorial Day Parade. Those also are worn by students who come to our induction ceremonies. So wear it proudly.
I will. I appreciate it very much.
Best of luck in the future.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We look forward to seeing some of your productions and some of the things you've been starring.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you to you guys, and thank you to you behind the camera. Appreciate it.